Hello crafters, this is Suzanne for Catch Scrappiness, and I am here today to spotlight the awesome Jack-o'-lantern pumpkin shaker die set. This beauty. In this video, we're going to make a card, and also I'm going to just show you all the embellishments. So I'll show you how to put together the embellishment and how to even use it on a card base or keep it just as an embellishment for all sorts of projects. Alrighty, let's get started. My embellishments were inspired by this cute little guy. I picked this up not at a local crafting store or big box store, at my supermarket. He has lights too. So this inspired all my little embellishments here. Using the wonderful die. All right, let's keep on going. So the main product that I'm using for the Halloween embellishments is this wonderful Jack-o'-lantern pumpkin shaker die. This die measures 3.5 inch wide by 3 inches tall. It does come with all these other add-ons, and it does have 4 faces, and I used all 4 of these spooky, even the happy spooky face, right? Kind of like this. Like that, right? I love when something, outside of crafting inspires you to then translate into your crafting. All right, so this is the main star of my video today. Next, I used, for the back of the shakers, Creepy and Kooky, the Creepy and Kooky collection. This is 6x6 double-sided cardstock pattern paper, 12 patterns, 4 designs of each. I have been using this a lot. Next, I also used Falling Stars stencil. This is a 6x6 stencil. As you can see, it has a nice cluster of stars and then it kind of trickles out. Love this. Also, Spooky Happy Halloween. Yay, this is a great word die. Comes also with the shadow. And lastly, the Distressed Edge rectangle dies. Love this die. This is not all the way out to being an A2. It does measure 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So it's 1/8 of an inch short of an A2 size, which is 4 1/4, 5 1/2. So you can still put a border around it, which is what I ended up doing. And that just gives you that option to layer and mat it if you wish. So these are the products that I use, along with a bunch of shaky bits. All right, now let's look at my examples before we make one. So I saved one for us to make together here in the video. Okay, crafters, so this is what I made so far. 4 shakers with all 4 facial features. So what I also did, I played with glitter cardstock. I had just regular cardstock, but it just was looking, it wasn't giving me the pop of Halloween fun like this one is. It is still a flat cardstock with flecks of glitter in it. And you can see also some, listen to all the shaky bits. This one I did use one that gives you that loud sound, for kids. That's perfect for kids. Here's another one. I use different types of shaker bits in each one. These are in black glitter, green, like almost a neon green. Then I took some twine from my stash, even some hemp cord from my stash. You could finish it out if you wanted. So these are all those wonderful faces. I'm going to keep this one out because this one goes with my example that I'm going to put together with you guys real quick. Let me just talk about these shaker bits in here before I move on. This one, I use Bootacular. Ooh, love that embellishment right in there with the greens and the purples. Purple is my favorite color. This one, Halloween Masquerade Sequins Mix. That's in this one with the candy in the background. This one, I use Halloween Party. And the Shaky Shake, this one is here, Halloween Dot Sprinkles, if you want to get the sound. You see? Great for kids and young at heart. This one now is Eyes Have It Sprinkles, is in this one, because I had the cat with the eyes, and then I use a little bit of, just to break up all that black, Pearlescent Peach Solid Round Confetti. Love this stuff. Love, love, love. Those are my shaky bits that are in all of this good stuff, okay? That's all 4 expressions, and you can play, as you can see. And also, when you make the embellishment, My example, I'm going to show you that I'm going to use it on a card, but you could use this on a tag. You could use this on packaging. You can use it on a gift bag. I don't have a black gift bag, but I do have this hot pink girly gift bag. Put the purple on it. Halloween good to go. Put the green on it. Loud and fun. I have a blue version, so this girl, boy. I could put the black on it. This is just a little gift bag too from the dollar store. So it's not, you know, some huge investment, but you could stuff it with candy for your kids classroom, folks at work. I could also use the green. So you see how it interchanges? So you can make a bunch of these. And this is also a great project to make with your kids. So now let's put together one. I have pre-cut the base. And on all of these, because the pattern paper is usually not super heavyweight. So what I did, I had cut a second one in black 110-pound cardstock. On the back of this now, it's nice to also have solid cardstock. I could have done this in white too. You could personalize on the back. To Kat from Suzanne, Happy Halloween. Yeah. And then here is my black foam. I do have black foam. You could use white if you want, but I do have black foam. Here, that's the pumpkin face here, cut out. And I do have it with some adhesive sheet on the back. And I'm going to keep this to help me line it up. So I'm going to show you, keep the scrap that you used to cut it out with. So that's on yellow glitter. And then the top again, also yellow glitter with a piece of acetate. See the acetate there? All right, so now we're going to put our shaker together. And the nice thing about this particular shaker, the way it comes together, it's not this version. Sometimes, you know, this version of shaker is tough because you either have to sprinkle here, flatten it out, hopefully it gets on straight. This is this version of shaker, much easier to handle, where the base is where the foam goes. Then you put the sprinkles in here, then you just top it, done. So this is a much faster way of making a shaker card. Love that kind of style. If you make a bunch of shaker cards, you'll see both ways. I'm going to use some of my Barely Art glue, and Kat does carry this in her store. So I'll put a link for that as well. If you're interested in a great glue, Kat does carry Barely Art glue. Works well with the foam. Works well with the acetate. All right, now let me line it up. Sometimes I have to stand up to do this, but I'm gonna just try my best here. You have to form the foam to the edges. Try not to go way over the edges, but just to the edge. You see? And then you want it to dry a little bit in the meantime while it's doing its thing and drying. So let me get out my shaky bits. I had chosen, seeing that I used the candy corn paper from Kooky and Creepy, I'm going to use the candy corn shaker bits, sprinkles. Put some in here. Not going to go super crazy because I still want to see the back. I also want to use a little bit of, I did bring some others too to play with. So I have, Walking on Sunshine. That's more of a sequin shaker pack. There's yellow confetti sprinkles and soft yellow confetti sprinkles. The soft yellow kind of matches the white on the paper, so I may go that way. Seeing that I have so much yellow going on already with the top. And you know, these bags may look small, but it does hold a lot of bits, and I have been using them over and over, and I'm not done yet. I love that. So Kat gives you enough of bits for you to make a couple cards well. It's not like I'm going to use one of this bag, unless you're stuffing it all the way in, but you're going to get multiple uses out of these bags. Now, I'm going to put on the top. In this instance, I realized I didn't have to use anti-static powder, but you could use it if you want, but I'm going to just go in this way. It wasn't sticking. Barely Art glue again. Come around. Kind of go on the periphery, and notice I'm squeezing thick because I do want it to hold, okay? And then turn it over, and stick it on. Now, if you have a large acrylic stamp block, you can put it on here just to help you speed the drying process and give a good hold. I'm going to just gently hold for the sake of the video. You know what I should have done actually? Before I stuck this on, I should have done this before when this was flat, but it's okay. I'm going to do it here. What you're going to do though, before you stick on that acetate, you're going to put on the face, okay? So pretend that I didn't attach the acetate yet. Now remove your bits from here, but because these are loose pieces and you're gonna guess this, use your negative cut here as the template. So you fit it on there, and you could wet glue it if you want, but I use my adhesive sheets for this because I like that whole sticker effect. Makes life easier. But you see how I kind of centered it up? Like so. So you just stick the sticker in here. So just using this as a template. All right, just push it down. There you go. So we have the mouth done. Now the nose has like a shorter triangle on the top. So there goes the nose. Lift off the template. See how it's coming together with that template? That template would give you perfect placement of the face. I know it's easy to just throw away our bits. Just go back into the trash and pull it right back out. Next, we're going to do the eyes. And there is a wider edge on the bottom for the eyes, okay? So just look at your die cut for a second. That's the wider edge. And I'm going to go in like so. And next one, see how that's wider than the two sides? Remove the adhesive or use your glue, whichever, both work. And pop it down. There you go. And then remove that template. Perfect placement. But do it when it's flat, the acetate, okay? Don't do it like me where I did it backwards. But look at all the shaky shake with a little bit of sound. Shaky shake bits. Love, 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 love. All you need is just the base, the top for the shaker, and like I said, you can throw everything in and then put the top on. Here, you can either keep the face or don't put the face. I like to have the face because I'm just so inspired by this. I have to keep the face on. It's Halloween, time to have fun. Spooky, happy, purple, goodness. All right, now I'm going to turn this into a card. So I already made a base for the card. Right here where the yellow is, that's the A2. 4 1/4, 5 1/2 inch. I went a 1/4 inch over just because I wanted the contrast of black, yellow, black, orange, reminiscent of the candy corn. And I'm going to put my little guy right there. Happy Halloween. Now, if you're looking at it going, wait a second, it doesn't curve like that. Happy Halloween, if you're going to use the shadow, is going to be straight across, which I have used it that way before. Fabulous. When you do cut it and don't use the shadow, it breaks into pieces. It's HA separate, this part together, this part together, that welded together, and then the EN separate. So what I did while I was laying it out, just stand up and do this, because when I stood up and did it, that's when I saw that, oh, wait a second, I can curve it. And I just put this piece down, this, then I did the E, the A, the N, and the H. I did this last. But you kind of spread it out, but it's not easy to do it sitting. Stand up and do it, and then you can get this cute curve too. It's like a 2-for-1 with this die now. Right, so now I'm going to put some glue here. I also did that 110-pound cardstock on the back. So this is like, oh, I already told you that, but all of them have it. All of them have it. So they're all solid. These are all solid embellishments ready to go for gift bag, anything. Now, before I do the wet glue, you're looking at this background. What is that? This is black cardstock. I took the stencil, Falling Stars, used embossing ink, just clear embossing ink, dabbed it on the black cardstock through those little stars, and then took some clear embossing powder. So this is a tone-on-tone background that I created. So the stars have the shine, they're in black, but they're like still quiet. They're not super forward as if I had done them in white embossing powder on the top, etc. So now I'm going to put on my little embellishment, my little guy. Now I'm going to adhere it, and there I go. So after I adhere it, there it is. Shaky, shaky, happy Halloween card. I could put glossy accents on this if I want, but I think there is so much with the glitter cardstock going on. This shine here, I don't need anything else, and the happy Halloween is still forward enough that the recipient can see it. Okay, crafters, so here is my card. Here are my embellishments. I could easily put this on a card, ready to go, interchange, ready to go. Just super fun Halloween embellishment for great gift giving, card making, everything. Look below at all the details for all these wonderful crafty goodies that got us to make all this wonderful shaky shake goodness, and it was all inspired by the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin shaker die set. Love, 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 love. Super, super cute, super fun. So you can go spooky and you can also go fun and happy Halloween. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.